attention here. Now today I am going to discuss with you Polonius' advice to his son by William Shakespeare. About the author. William Shakespeare was born in the year 1564 and died in the year 1616. Hailed as not of an age but of all times. Hailed means here appreciation. Hailed means here appreciation. Not of an age but of all times. This quotation was said by Ben Jonson. This quotation was said by Ben Jonson. This appreciation about Shakespeare's ability to write believable about a wide range of time periods from ancient Rome to the Middle Ages. From ancient Rome to the Middle Ages. For all time means refers readers they would continue to be enjoyed for centuries to come. Centuries to come. Shakespeare was born to John Shakespeare and Mary Arden. Shakespeare's parents' names are John Shakespeare and Mary Arden. At Stratford-upon-Avon, regarded as the greatest writer in English. Greatest writer in English. Shakespeare wrote comedies. Comedies means humorous plays. The Merchant of Venice, Twelfth Night. Merchant of Venice, Twelfth Night. And his tragedies, Othello and King Lear. Othello and King Lear. Historical dramas, Julius Caesar, Richard II. Julius Caesar, Richard II. He was popularly referred to as the Bard of Avon. Bard of Avon. Bard of Avon means the term is usually reserved for writers of good poetry. Writers of good poetry. A poetic name for William Shakespeare based on the name of the river Avon at Stratford, where he was born. Polonius' advice to his son. This poem is an extract from Act 1, Scene 3 of Hamlet. Act 1, Scene 3 of Hamlet. Lines are 57 to 81. 57 to 81. In this poem, Polonius is the chief counselor of King Claudius. Chief counselor of King Claudius. His son Lawrence, his son name was Lawrence, is about to leave for France to join a university. To join a university. Polonius offers his son a number of capsules of wisdom because he wanted his son develop his character, build up his character. He assures his son that those maxims will help to develop his personality. Maxims means moral thing. Now I am going to read the poem. There, my blessing with thee, and these few precepts in thy memory. See thou character, give thy thoughts no tongue, nor any unproportioned thought his act. Be thou familiar, but by no means vulgar. Those friends thou hast, and their adoption tried. Grapple them to thy soul with hoops of steel, but do not dull thy palm with entertainment. of each new-hatched and fractured comrade. Beware of entrance to a quarrel, but being in, be orient that the opposed may beware of thee. Give every man thy ear, but few their voice. Take each man's censure, but reserve their judgment. Costly thy habit as the purse can buy, but not expressed in fancy. Rich, not gaudy. For the apparel oft proclaims the man, and the influence of the best rank and station, or of a most select and generous chief in that. Neither a bearer nor a lender be, for loan oft loses both itself and friend. And borrowing dulls the edge of hand's boundary. This above all, to thine own self be true, and it must follow as the night the day. Thou canst not then be false to any man. Farewell, my blessing season this in thee. Polonius' advice to his son. In this poem, Polonius blessed his son with few moral things. He says his sayings will help laureates to form a great personality. Polonius advises his son to, the first one is, give thy thoughts no tongue, nor any unproportioned thought his act. That means, think well before speaking or act. Think well before speaking or act. Be thou familiar, but by no means vulgar. That means, you should be a friendly, but you do not cross your limit. Polonius wants his son to be decent, dignified, polite. Those friends thou hast and their adoption tried, grapple them to thy soul with hoops of steel, but do not dull thy palm with entertainment of each new-hatched and fledged comrade. That means, in these lines, which friends you have, you should using your ideas. You do not believe their ideas blindly. You must be careful for your new friends. Beware of entrance to a quarrel, but being in, be orient that the opposed may beware of thee. That means, beware means be careful. Beware means be careful to entrance a quarreling. If you must fight with your friends, you should put fear into the opponents. Fear into the opponents. Give every man thy ear, but few their voice. Take each man's censure, but reserve their judgment. That means here, my son laureates, you hear every man's word. You talk little. You do not reveal your judgment. You reserve your judgment. Costly thy habit as the purse can buy, but not expressed in fancy. Rich, not gaudy. That means here, laureates can buy expensive clothes, but the clothes should not look rich. He definitely maintain that simplicity. Dresses reflects the man who belongs to France, rich people. Neither a borrower nor a lender be, for loan oft loses both itself and friend. That means here, he wants his son to be neither a borrower nor a lender be. Lending leads to loss of money and misunderstanding among friends. This above all, Polonius advises his son to be true to himself, and he said he must follow these precepts. Precepts means moral things. Precepts as the right Night the day means always as the always. If you follow these moral things, you do not be false to everyone. In this poem, Polonius said seven moral precepts. Seven precepts. Precepts means moral things. Seven moral things. Thus, the poem shows Polonius more as an anxious father and as a pomp character than as a practical counselor. Thanks for watching.